I'm Kenny Cotton, Vice President. Today we're going to give you a sneak peek of our new Experience Center. Come take a look. Our Experience Center was designed to mimic a home environment, such as a dining room and a living room. Two areas where we spend a lot of time. Watch as we adjust the lighting and change the vibe of the room. You'll notice that instead of looking elegant like a candlelit dinner, everything looks flat and gray. The reason for this is your typical high-quality LED source is a static color point, and the dimming range is generally limited to 5 or 10% intensity. Now if we let our eyes acclimate and look around the space, we will see that the light seems a bit dab and gray, but there is another option. So imagine if you could do this. Decrease the light both in intensity and color temperature to create a warm ambient glow. This is the right light for the right moment. But for a cocktail hour, when you're entertaining a larger group of guests, you might want something a little bit brighter. And with Ketra, you can do that. Again, what I've done with the press of a button is brought those lights up slightly by increasing the color temperature and creating an ambience that is welcoming, where you can see your guests' faces and where you really feel beautiful in your own home, in your own space. This atmosphere evokes the true feel of an incandescent glow, which is what most of us have grown up with and are accustomed to. The subtle, smooth transition from dim to off for a romantic dining experience is the difference Ketra delivers with 0.1% dimming capability. So just like night mode on your phone, Ketra can automatically change the color temperature and intensity of light to match the time of day. So what does that look like? What I'm going to show you is 24 hours of the Ketra experience compressed into 30 seconds of light. We will start with the lights off. Imagine that it's morning time. Light is coming up over the horizon, and as you get ready for work, sending your kids to school, the light intensifies and gets warmer. You go off to work, perhaps it's the height of noon, and the light that you need to get the work done needs to be bright, cooler, and energizing. As the day progresses and you get ready to go back home and greet your kids and help them with their homework, the light warms up. It begins to get dimmer, and then you settle down for dinner as a family. And at the warm light that matches that of our candlelight is just what you need to wind down and get ready to call it a night. And if you just need a little bit of light to go into the kitchen and get a glass of water during the middle of the night, you can have that as well. Another important quality of light, aside from color temperature, is how well does it render color. And with Ketra, it's full spectrum light. You can really transform the way we see objects in space and the color in which they're rendered. So I'd like to pull your attention over to this bowl of fruit with reds, oranges, and greens. And what we'll start off seeing is a high quality 3000 Kelvin light, but what I'm going to do right now is change it to 3000 Kelvin high vibrancy setting. Let me do that one more time. 3000 Kelvin high, 3000 Kelvin high vibrancy. So as you can see in this high vibrancy setting, we are really popping those reds. And how do we do this? We do this by remixing the white, or how that white light is composed. So sometimes we just want to have a little fun with our light. Along with every beautiful color of white, Ketra can also saturate your space with colors. So perhaps you're throwing a party to celebrate your favorite sports team or holding a cocktail hour. Or maybe it's time to reveal a blue or pink surprise. It can be done. Ketra can bring whatever color you wish into your space to really transform and create a party mood for your environment. On the commercial side of things, we have also seen clients use it as a wayfinding opportunity in their spaces. Or maybe when they have one of their clients coming in, they will saturate their space with colors of their client's logo in order to really celebrate the space and experience. We give you the palette of light to paint your space in any color that you wish. Now imagine you're getting home after a long day of work or school and just want to relax. Ketra can really help soothe you and your family. But sometimes relaxation is just the opposite of what you need. Perhaps you really need to kick the kids into high gear. This energized setting will help do that. So as we bring our shades up and let that natural light back into the space, you will realize that that 3000 Kelvin color temperature light that felt so good at the beginning of this in the dining now feels too yellow, too warm relative to daylight. That's the magic of Ketra. With one push of a button, we can extend the natural light indoors, creating a seamless transition between interior and exterior, giving everyone the opportunity to feel like they are seated right next to a window. Watch the dining room TV wall. On the left, we have 1800 Kelvin, then 2700 Kelvin, 3000 Kelvin, and on the end, 4000 Kelvin. Also notice how it makes the paintings look different, the wall coloring, and even the floor. This is perhaps our favorite scene. Watch how the lighting can mimic a full moon. And now, candlelight. You can see the moonlight is brighter, almost blue, and the candlelight is warmer. more on the yellow side. Ketra is completely customizable to your preferences. Perhaps you want a rainbow of colors. Now as we turn our attention to the art on either side of the TV, watch what happens as we highlight the artwork. Certain colors pop, others fade. A lot of your clients may have custom artwork that they really want to feature in their home. By changing the color and vibrancy of the artwork, it transforms the depth of color, bringing out brighter blues, reds, greens, and yellows. Perhaps our clients are having a hard time picking finishes. Watch how these floor covering samples change with different light settings, such as 1800 Kelvin at 75% intensity to 2700 Kelvin, 3000 Kelvin, and 4000 Kelvin. With Ketra, we pre-program exclusive content just for you, including the Ketra Natural Light Experience. With the coming together of Lutron controls and Ketra technology, you really get the best experience of light possible. So now that you've experienced what lighting can do, let's talk about our Control4 experience. Smart home technology is advanced in many ways. We look at smart home technology in three major categories: comfort and convenience, security and surveillance, and entertainment. So let's start with convenience. Here we have lighting control keypads that are activating certain scenes of lighting, such as dining, accent lighting, and we can even control our shades. Here we have three different types of typical thermostats you'd see in a home. The convenience factor of controlling our comfort is that it's all in one location. Regardless of where these are located in a home, we have control of any and all thermostats from one user interface, bringing everything together from a user standpoint. So moving on to security and surveillance, here we show you three different types of camera applications that you'd see in a typical project. As you see, I'll ring the doorbell, and on the touchscreen, it's not only going to show me who's there, but I can also talk to them, and in some cases, I can access the front door lock and let them in. So let's talk about entertainment. Here's how a traditional approach of audio is distributed in a home. We look at audio a little different than that, similar to the way we look at lighting. Audio is no different than that. Saturated space with audio evenly distributed throughout the room. Let's take a look at how we control audio simply by pressing listen, selecting our sources, and we're good to go. You want to add rooms? No problem. Here with One Room Entertainment, we display single button presses that activate specific scenes. All right. Thanks for joining me today for the sneak peek of our Experience Center. For a full VIP demo, please contact our office. In the meantime, let's watch a movie.